I actually told him. I was like, if you want,
So we are live now. Okay. So let me go
well,
ahead and
I'm gonna
check.
finish this as well. I told him because I told him I was like, if you want me back in 5M, he's like, because we were playing Modern Warfare one day,
Yeah.
and he's like, what do I have to do to get you back into 5M? I was like, to be completely honest, what you need to do to get me back into 5M right now is get me at least one more gigabyte of RAM that at least boosts me up to 16, or at least somewhere in that general region. Because being in and everyone says that 8 gigabytes of RAM will do fine. I know
Nah.
this.
Not when you're gaming on top of that. Anymore, you're gonna need 16.
I heard that you have to have at least 16 to 38 gigs. 32, my
No.
bad.
38's a bit overkill.
Yeah, if you're a streamer, it's about as good as you're gonna get it. Um,
Alright, so I'm gonna put. It's gonna be fucking cringe, but whatever.
Discount podcast number one. That's just a really interesting. It's not really going to be cringe if you talk about it. You had the idea of it.
Yeah, I'm
What?
literally just doing this for the first episode. Literally. So fuck. Special guest. What is it?
I mean, my YouTube is literally Cotton Plays, but you could use it. You could just keep it CottonTop. It's the same thing. I mean, the CottonTop has always been um special for me.
Alright,
That little
save.
soft spot.
Alright. So I'm gonna go back and do a little quick through. Just watched a little bit of video. Make sure it's all good. Make sure the sound's actually showing up too. So, is it no longer saying I'm live or what?
You're still alive.
It's not show. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah.
It's YouTube's new bullshit.
YouTube's being stupid. Okay. Alright. Let's just
You
make sure
you
everything's good. Alright, yeah.
it's YouTube's new bullshit. You do now where
YouTube's being
you can't
stupid.
see
Okay.
the live streams on your end
Yeah.
into your
Make sure everything's good.
stupid
Yeah, it's
you do now where you can't
a little stupid. So.
YouTube studio.
Yeah.
It's your freaking YouTube studio, and it really messes with you.
Yeah. I know what you mean. So what I'm gonna do is probably just play a random game. We're just gonna
YouTube
shoot the shit for
your
our little
freaking YouTube
discount
studio,
podcast.
and it really messes with you. Fun games is what it's called.
Yeah. I just put discount punk the podcast. So, but
Honestly, if I would be you, I'd just completely close out your stream. In all honesty,
why is that?
just never run a stream while trying to play a game. I
Well,
found that out real quick.
well, yeah. I mean, I can still stream and play a game. It'll be alright. I mean,
The
I already
fact,
closed out the stream from the web browser. If that's what you're talking about.
but okay, the thing is, as well, I also gotta say, it's 2020, and if you're still running Wi-Fi internet and you're on a gaming PC, you need to upgrade to actually being Ethernet. I'm just saying.
What do you mean? Wi-Fi's been doing pretty well for me.
Yeah, but everyone's always running, Ethernet because it's Ethernet.
Cause they're normies.
Bro, I have the freaking router in my room. Can get out of here with that bunch of shit.
No. And the reason why I can't do that is because I have no place to run an Ethernet cord through. And our router's set up in the living room far away from my room. So,
You can
I'm
always,
gonna. Huh?
always, what you should do is always get yourself a long ass cable.
That's gonna look jank as hell, motherfucker.
It'll work.
No, I ain't doing that. Gotta have that, aesthetic.
So what you're saying is you gotta have it looking like if it's like back in the old days.
No, what
I
I'm
see.
saying is I want it to actually look like I'm like, livable, Don't want people tripping over fucking cords. Like, oh, what's this? A Cat 5 cable? Fucking trip over
Nah,
and face plant the floor.
actually, to be honest, I have cables running everywhere in my room, and I don't even fall over them.
Because you are an actual decent human being, okay? That's why.
Because I have help for getting, the cables run through.
Yeah. Oh shit, let
Because
me actually turn up the fucking volume in this game a little bit. Whoops. Just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. But, like,
where's the perkaholics when you really need them? Let's be honest here. And yes, I understand. I can play a game from 2015 and get no views, but yet I have the most enjoyment out of it. Other people ask me, why are you still playing a game from 2015?
oh, yeah,
No one has.
I'm playing a fucking Sonic fan game that's been in development since like 1999.
But you also gotta realize this as well. Yes, it's a game from 2015, but yet people still play GTA. It's no different.
Yeah, to be fair though, GTA's still being updated.
But if you also think about it, it's also a game that was released in 2013, 2014.
And it's getting re-released for PS5. Did you not see that shit?
I heard about it. I kind of got mad about it. I don't even know if I get the next generation console, if I ever do.
Honestly, if I do get a PS5, dude, I'm gonna be playing that Demon Souls remastered, bro. That looks awesome.
I'm still really debating on which one I want to get. I don't know if I want to get the mini fridge or the Wi-Fi router. I'm being honest here. I don't know.
Dude, you gotta get the Doofenshmirtz, okay?
I still don't know which one I want to get, because if I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm starting to kind of get a big feel for the Xbox again.
The Xbox isn't a bad console. I mean, it is,
But-
but it isn't. Everybody's like, the Xbox sucks. Like, if we're gonna be real, both of the consoles suck for this generation.
They really do.
Well, you gotta think though, it's like the 8th generation of consoles, and they're being powered by a laptop CPU. Like, all they were
That's a
doing was
rip.
focusing on the GPU and not the actual processing power of the fucking console.
See, if it would be me, if I can get to choose on my console, I might go for the Xbox because of just because of Forza, because I'm getting a really,
Forza with ray tracing.
oh my god, just to think about that. I'm just kind of afraid because since I also play the game on PC,
Yeah.
and I understand that probably I won't be able to play it anymore on PC because of the ray tracing and shit, which I know it's an option. Probably turn off, but
Is ray tracing on PC, the PC version?
with Forza, no. It's 4K though, about the closest you're going to get.
Yeah. Shit.
But-
Who knows? So how long you willing to do this, quote-unquote podcast for?
You don't ask that. That should have already been the question. I should have been flown out at the very beginning.
I don't get. Hey, it's called Discount Podcast for a reason. We're not doing the norms, okay?
You're just gonna go for the discount versions of everything.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna call the series.
I mean, you're only getting like a $3 discount out of this type of podcast, so unless if you actually
for
want
real,
to
though.
go, if you
We're
actually,
not going for quality here. We're going for enjoyment, okay?
I mean, if you can actually get the pod, I told my dad because it'd be great. I was like, Dad, it'd be actually funny if you actually started yourself a podcast, because I think you'd be a great person to do one.
Got a lot of fucking things to talk about, doesn't he?
I mean, I told him, I was like, if you want to do a podcast, I was like, shit, Fard, put me on first, and we could talk our ass off for probably about 6.5 hours.
Be a long ass podcast, buddy. Yeah, podcasts
Man,
are usually long though. So,
I mean, look at, if you go onto my Cotton Plays account, which that's my new YouTube.
yeah.
If you look at some of the live stream ones, I have done in between from. There's a duration between like 30 minutes, which is I want to get rid of the 30 ones, from between 30 minutes upwards to about 5 hours.
This stream actually goes like the video turns out pretty well. I'm actually thinking about doing it a lot more then.
I mean, but here's the thing: is that if you can actually get people to actually watch in and all that.
Nah, I've learned something about this. You can't force them. You gotta let them want to watch your content, bro.
Well, with me, I just don't even talk anymore. I just kind of quit talking in general in videos. Like you said, let them enjoy it. If they don't, let them go into something else.
For real.
I mean, it's just how it is anymore.
It'll be alright.
Hopefully it'll be alright, because I mean, I wanted to actually. I mean, YouTube would be a fun career to do, but it's just kind of hard to do it whenever nobody wants to do it. Yeah, you gotta have a big following before.
Well, that and everybody thinks it's like a grind on videos. Nah, you gotta be like dedication, bro.
It's dedication, hard work, and how much effort you actually put into the streams as well.
Yeah,
streams and videos. I don't do videos because I don't have an editor and I can't edit myself.
I just do recordings. That's all I do. I do what they used to do back in the day before editing was a thing, just raw cuts, dude.
Yeah, but I really wouldn't mind to do what some of the big ones do. But, you know, and I say big ones, I'm talking about like, you know, the good ones that we all know and love.
Vanus.
Yeah, Wildcat. Love his podcast.
What about old Rich from Review Tech, dude? He's my hero.
Well, I'm kind of looking at the here recently. I just kind of been watching more of the zombies aspect of YouTube again, like I used to back in the old days.
Tim Hansen.
Yeah, Tim Hansen, freaking Crazy Rabbit, freaking Mr. T Lexify. Yeah, Turbo, freaking you name them all. I guarantee I probably watched the shit a load of them. Yep. Noah J, I just got done watching one of his videos a little bit ago.
JC Backfire is a good one.
JC, I think he would be I thought you'd be a fan of JC because of his Sonic obsession.
Honestly, I feel like if I can get him on this podcast, that'd be pretty cool. Just me and him
Jesus.
Shit.
Oh my God, if you get JC Backfire or even anybody big,
if it picks up, then I might be able to. If not, then I will. Yeah.
But talking to zombie YouTubers, like think about just talking to zombies YouTubers, but with JC though, you gotta also understand you got some other options to talk to him about with Sonic and shit with you.
Well, yeah, like we can both agree that Sonic Forces was shit. 'Cause he did a whole live stream on it.
I feel kind of bad though.
Why?
You guys are you and JC would go back and forth for like 3.5 hours talking about just nothing but Sonic. I can guarantee you that.
Well, that and zombies too, because I play zombies a lot.
Well,
I've
I'm just
been playing zombies a lot more than I have Sonic. I've just been playing some fan games recently. That's about it.
What I've been doing, I've been actually what I would love to do is like find a way to do Easter eggs and shit, because I mean the only Easter egg that I know how to do in all reality is literally the giant and Origins. Origins is because I did it actually on last gen.
Well, yeah, you have more experience with it, so.
And plus also on PS4, not gonna brag or anything, I'm a level 666, so there's that.
That's almost like my buddy Lathan at work, trying to say, you know, not to suck no own dick or anything, but...
Man, if you're that talented to do that, man,
I salute you.
Man, I remember whenever on Wildcat's first podcast...
Marilyn Manson can do it, dude. He removed his rib cage just for that reason. He did. That's a thing.
So the whenever I watch Wildcat's first podcast, because he's like, we don't know what we're going to call this. We don't even know what the hell we're doing. We're just winging it at this point.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Well, I'm also kind of looking at it in this sense. This is also kind of like a podcast and like a gameplay type thing as well.
Those are an actual thing too. So.
But what I'm gonna say is that whenever Wildcat had Mini Lad and Big Jiggly Panda in, Wildcat kind of had a really good question to ask him because it's 2020 now, and with YouTube and the careers that they went on, it just blew up and like whenever like Black Ops 2 and all that came out,
Yeah.
and like when they also joined in on the YouTube. Like with me joining in YouTube way back in like I want to say like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Shit was different than what it is now. Nowadays, you gotta be forced to actually know what the hell you're doing. Yeah, I heard that reflection in there. Can't be having that.
Yeah. Everything's running well. Okay, just making sure. It's actually running better through OBS than it actually is through an actual recording. The stream itself is, which is kind of weird.
Haven't you ever tried to use Streamlabs OBS?
I did, and it crashed with this game that I was playing. So.
I mean, well, that's just game-wise, so I mean, at least that it works with the game.
OBS works flawlessly with it, so that's kind of weird.
Don't question it. It works, doesn't it?
OBS does, not Streamlabs.
I have 17 fire cells on side note. What the hell is wrong with me? Ladies and gentlemen, this is actually not a podcast. You're actually watching somebody actually play a game, talk about another game, while he has another guy talking about another game. Wait a minute, that didn't make sense.
Who gives a shit?
I mean, the podcast is technically named there, so I mean, technically speaking, you came and watched, you get what you got.
It's fucking weird. I don't even really know what to call it at this point. I just figured it'd be like a podcast of some sort.
You know what would be actually really funny is that if we actually got all the equipment.
Ternish is wanting to join the podcast, I guess. So.
If you can,
since it's a live stream, we can't really do much. So
if you can get all the equipment for the podcast to be real, get like the camera set up,
dude,
the
I'll
mic
actually get
set
a
up.
good mic too. So
I just kind of quit. I just kind of gave up on the YouTube live. I just kind of stream here and there. 100 videos, hint, hint.
boom, here we go. So we got shit. Hold on a minute.
Hello?
Hello. Hey. So, right now, Niche, you are in the middle of my quote-unquote podcast.
What is this podcast about?
Shit,
Random
anything.
bullshit, that's what it is.
Pretty much anything you can just think of that comes off the top of your head.
Basically, you know, I'm just winging it right now. It's being
Why?
live streamed.
Why do we call?
It is what it is. All right.
Why do you park on a driveway and drive on a parkway?
I don't know. What the hell's an Ocean Avenue?
Now we're
Where
asking.
SpongeBob lives.
If there's a green card, is there also a yellow card? I'm making a horrible pop punk band.
Is there a black card?
Oh
Probably.
no.
Race card? Oh god.
The race card.
We need to shut up, dude. I'm streaming this, and I'm probably gonna get like hit with the big old band hammer.
It's not really okay unless if you
I'm messing. We're good.
No. You won't get banned. You won't even get anything. The only time that anything bad is going to happen is if you slip the N word. Then
Neighbor?
Yeah. Yes.
or that one.
Nigerian prince.
Well,
He offered me a limited amount of money if I just come and hang out with him.
He wanted me to go to Chuck E. Cheese with him.
that's not sus at all.
No, that's just.
The question is, who's wanting to see some bobs?
Yeah, you know. Plus, he's a fucking retard.
Hey, this is a Christian live stream. You can't be saying
I
that.
don't give a shit. It's kind of like what I told Travis at work the other day. I was in the walk-in. He comes in trying to get folded, and I'm like, "Get out of here! This is a goddamn Christian outlaw!" Just fucking screaming it out loud, and Travis just fucking runs away, cackling like a madman.
In other news, can we also get this freaking corona? Oh, we can't say that either because that's a bannable
Shut
offense too.
up! It's not like I'm getting monetized for it anyway, so it don't matter.
Rona Kairos.
You know, fuck it. COVID-19. There.
Novid Kite There we go.
I really don't even care at this point. It's just like, whatever.
You know,
If you
I find
can't
it
say
really.
that anymore, then there's something wrong.
See,
Okay.
okay, for one, I understand it's a global pandemic. We all understand it.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep rubbing it in our face. It's
Nah,
everywhere.
real.
Like, legit. Everything's closed. Starting to reopen. It still has 6 feet on the ground. We get it. We understand. Back in 2018, whenever we graduated, I guarantee you we had no idea this shit was ever going to happen in our lifetimes, and look what happens.
Dude, not even our parents haven't even lived through this. It's weird.
Our grandparents have, though. Maybe, no.
Well, no, Papa Burton was there for the flood of 37. That was a thing.
Yeah, but he was born in 1919, so he was kind of around during the Great Flu. You know, the other one that apparently coronavirus is getting
the Great
compared
PP. That's what I call it. I call it the Great PP.
I still don't understand how this coronavirus could be even comparable to the Great Flu of 1919.
Because it's racist.
1918. Okay, I guess that works.
It's just targeting.
It's targeting everybody, so it can't be that.
It believes in prejudice.
I'm personally trying. Are you talking to me?
Nah, I'm trying to get this turned down, bro.
Oh, I was like, is it noisy?
Oh, thank God. Okay. Now we going full screen on this. Yeah, here we go.
I'm playing some Modern Warfare with my cousin.
Oh, well, that's gay.
Season 4 dropped.
I'm depressed now.
Yeah, the fact that Season 4 dropped and the fact that I can't even play it.
Why not?
I have it on PC and Xbox, and I don't even play it. So.
Why do you have 2 versions?
I have it on PS4 also.
But why? You don't need it.
Well, I have it on PC.
Oh, I thought you said for a minute there, why do you have 2 versions? I'm like, it's better than Islam. They got like 75.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant, why do you have 2 versions?
So, I have the PS4 and PC version because I thought it would run on my PC, but it ended up not doing so, and then I bought it on PS4.
It actually surprisingly runs okay on my PC. It looks like shit, but it runs well. So
you would think with my rig, you would think it would run.
You should be able to run that game. Hell, if you can run Black Ops 4, you should be able to run it.
Well, the video card, if you unlock the frames and go loose frames, the video card GPU temperature goes up to about 81 degrees Celsius.
That's not good. It's supposed to be not more than 85, and that's just like pushing it.
Well,
it actually goes up to no. I'm not done. It actually hits 85 if I keep running it.
That's not good. Mine stays at 62.
You know what would be a good program for you, Nathan? I know what a good program would be for you for this shit. Go ahead and download. No, go ahead and download MSI Afterburner, and then there should be some commands in there for you to show an overlay, and it shows your GPU temp, the amount of VRAM that's going on.
Well, funny enough,
the amount of cores that are being used up in your CPU, and it also shows your actual memory too.
Modern Warfare has a toggle for that. You can already do that.
Modern Warfare just fucking sucks, okay?
No, it physically shows me my GPU temp. It shows me my FPS, my latency, everything.
It doesn't show your CPU.
Yeah, it does. It shows my CPU temperature and my CPU time.
Does it show every single core, though?
Yes. I have everything running, so I know if anything's being bottlenecked.
So, okay, let me go back to what I was saying.
For some reason, I don't trust Call of Duties. I'd rather go with MSI.
So, all right. If I turn on what's the name of it? I'm on one of them. If I turn on sync every frame, to be on my
VSync should help with that issue.
Well, I turn on VSync, it goes way down to 70 below.
Alright, well that's good.
But if I turn it to loose FPS, it goes back up to about 81 plus.
Well, keep VSync on. That's an easy fix.
And then, but then you also run into the problems of FPS issues, because with my rig, you would think it would run it, but I run it at 30 FPS. If lucky 20.
Not fun.
But my PC can run it, but it can't run it.
I have to be at least 99.
What do you
Brad. My Intel Core i5 9400F, which I absolutely hate this damn processor. I hate it. The NVIDIA the GTX 1660 Ti is actually not the best.
That's better than mine.
What the hell is causing this shit to overheat, though?
Honestly, that's probably better than mine. I got a Radeon RX 560.
You're bottlenecking. The i5 shouldn't be with that GPU.
I didn't build it. I bought it from.
What do you mean it shouldn't be with that GPU? It's a 9th.
Like I would expect this. I know. I'd expect the 1660 Ti to go with an i7 9750H.
Well, it should.
It's not an i7. It's an i5.
Either way, it still should.
No, that's what I'm saying. It should go with an i7.
Well,
like
it should go with his GPU too. So that's what I'm.
Yeah,
that's what's going on here.
Right now, I'm running an 8th gen Coffee like 9750H with the GTX 1060.
Well, mine's an AMD FX 6300 and also an AMD Radeon RX 560. And I don't have any problems with that. Sure, the CPU is older, but I mean, it does what I need it to do.
And also, Black Ops 4 does the same thing. Does exactly the same.
Sucks all around on PC, I think.
Yeah, but you also got to realize.
Well, the optimization in general for COD games is pretty shit.
Well, Black Ops 3 didn't look too awful bad.
No, Black Ops 3 was like one of the better ones. It wasn't great.
It was okay.
Better than what the other ones are now. So.
But I'm just at this point. I think I've seen some. 60 is enough. 60 is good for a game, but no more than 75 for a game. I'm like, well, but what about if you have a 144 hertz monitor? You're running.
Like me, like I have a 144 hertz monitor.
I mean, you don't even need to run. You could just run VSync and you'll be fine the whole damn time.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, you're fine. With me, I'm running 75.
That is an odd refresh rate, though.
75 does sound like a really odd refresh.
Yeah, cause normally it's just like 60 to 100, like 240, which is kind of weird.
I really like 75. 75 is really what's the word I'm looking for here? Really smooth.
Have you seen the original Doom running on like 144 frames? It's fucking silky.
I didn't think that Doom would actually, Doom Eternal would run on my PC. I was wrong. I was indeed wrong.
Doom Eternal?
I actually bought it.
Hell yeah, I got it on Bethesda.net, man.
I got it on Steam.
Yeah, see, when I pre-ordered it a while back, the only thing I know is that GameStop would just be like, fucking do it. Oh yeah. It's through Bethesda.net, by the way. I'm like...
And then, and surprisingly, in this text, this is actually a thing I can do. I can actually flip my freaking, I can put Doom Eternal on my 4K TV and play the game and HDR, 4K at 60 FPS.
That proves how well that's optimized, though.
That right there tells you.
Doom Eternal is beautiful, and yet it's optimized at the same time.
And then I even did Forza in 1440p. Didn't look too bad either.
Did it run good?
60 FPS. Very good. It looks nice. 4K makes that game
Something
look good.
tells me it's a problem with Call of Duty, then.
Yeah, for Call of Duty's the problem. I mean, my processor runs hot all the damn time. But that's not a problem that I should be able to
at all. Be fixed with a better cooling, though.
this damn PC hasn't even been touched. So this was all from iBuyPower, and we actually called them. We actually called iBuyPower to be like, hey, something's not right about my processor. It feels like, you know, on the side of your case where you could just put your hand up to it and feel it? Freaking burning hot to the touch. And I'm like, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. And I could even hear the fans kind of pick up a little bit. I know that the PC is fine. Should be, I should say, with quotations around it. Well,
that's kind of weird.
We called iBuyPower, and guess what happened?
Huh.
The representative actually told me. This is exactly what the representative told me. They're like, you know that the computer's supposed to overheat, right? I'm like, all right.
That's not how that works.
That's
I'm like,
definitely not how that works.
I'm like, no. And then I ended up telling one of my good friends, Wallace, I told him about it. Hold on.
What kind of podunk bullshit are they trying to feed you? It's kind of fucked up. It's supposed to overheat. Bullshit it is. Can you believe that shit, Nietzsche?
I don't think it should overheat.
Oh, fucking stupid, that's what it is.
Are you guys ready to hear the best part about it?
Oh boy.
I still haven't gotten to the good part. I called. The only reason we called is because it was very hot to the touch on the side of the computer, on the very top of the computer. That's about right where the processor's at.
Well, yeah.
So, and then Forza started having problems. It's saying low bandwidth.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, something's not right here. Even on the lowest settings that the game can go, it still said it was running low bandwidth. So, no, the guy said that was a hard drive issue. Well, the funny thing is, I reset my PC the next day. Everything's fixed itself. Overheating's still a thing, but
they did something with your fucking rig.
They, the representative said, you know your PC's supposed to overheat, and I'm like, I understand that the PC's supposed to go a little hot, but not burning to the touch.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's obvious.
And the guy was like, just download these type of tools, make sure everything's running right. Whenever you're in game, monitor the temperatures. They're all about in the 78 degree range. And that's a processor too. Well, one of my I was talking about with Wells, with one of my buddies. He was like, you know what you should do? I was like, what should I do? He's like, well, what you should do is you should keep running it hot until it decides to blow up, and tell them that that they need to give me a new one because of what they told me.
You actually also got a warranty on that, don't you?
I do.
So yeah, if you have that warranty and if it's not ran out yet, you can probably do that. And you'll
I think it's a 2-year warranty. I think.
Yeah, 'cause that thing's still not paid off yet, is it?
Oh, it's paid off now.
Huh.
So.
I still got a long ways to go for mine to pay off. If I pay
Right
off,
Have you still rented yours?
What?
Do you still have the one that you rented?
Yeah. It does me well. I don't need to play the most great games.
How many months do you have left to pay it off?
I don't know. I think until this December and I should be good.
I got mine in June of last year.
Stuart, do you still work even though this coronavirus just happened?
Yeah, we still work.
I have yet, man, I've been having, okay, listen to this bunch of bullshit deja vu thing that happened to me. I was wanting to get a job. Well, me and my brother, my brother, Brandon knows his name. I don't know if I should say his name. Well, Andrew, he, for Christmas, he bought me tickets to a Cleveland Cavalier game. Best Christmas present I've ever had. Bear in mind the date was March the 7th.
Oh.
March the 7th. That was about what? About a week whenever they started shutting shit down.
Yeah.
So that was actually the week of. Well, bear in mind, we went to Cleveland during the coronavirus pandemic to watch a basketball game.
Doesn't sound fun.
Well, it was me and my brother. We came back from Columbus. We went back down to Columbus. We actually got really paranoid. I actually got really paranoid whenever I got back home because I was like, oh shit, does that mean I'm gonna get it too? Because you don't know who's at a basketball game that's gonna have it. You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, and also it's Cleveland too, so. Well. We went to the basketball game. We didn't even sit by anybody, so that was a good thing. But we were on our way back. We were on our way back home. Well, no, well, yeah. From Cleveland back to Columbus. We talked about me getting a job working for Dick's Sporting Goods or any type of sporting goods like that.
Any kind of
store
retail
like that.
store, yeah.
That has to do with sports because I think I would have worked perfect for it. Well, guess what happens in the next day? Like, I got back the next day because we got back to Columbus at about 12:05 the next morning. Very late. So we got up the next morning, we went back down, and I was really eager to go and put out applications to do Dick's Sporting Goods. Well, unfortunately, I come back and sit down, get ready to do it, turned on the news, and by damned, everything's freaking shut down. I was like, you know, I'll be halfway damned. And I was like, shit. I was like, but I don't want to work at Walmart because that wasn't my option that I wanted to work at. And I don't want to work at McDonald's because that's another option that I was told not to do because it's a bad option in general.
It's
what am
not that bad, but I mean...
What am I supposed to do? Sat here in depression for the past 2 months thinking about that. Because I was really set to do, like, go and do that.
Yeah.
Until it unfortunately happened. Also, bear in mind, I was almost about to pass out during that Cleveland game.
Why? Is it because too many people or something?
Oh, it wasn't too many people.
Was it just
it was a score that... Not that either. It was the score of the game. The game could have went into overtime. Jesus, man.
Oh, my throat. I don't know what happened there.
At least you have a workable throat.
Workable throat.
I said that. Or esophagus, I should say.
I don't want to know what that meant. Get me in there. I will be right back. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
I wasn't gonna say it, but that's definitely not what she said.
Oh my god. Fuck. I had a bottle of water over here and it's already gone. Can't believe that. Life is going pretty well though, that's good. So.
Man, I wish I could say that.
What's wrong with yours?
Do you remember the old thing called choking again?
What?
Yeah, I get choked easy on any food I eat.
Alright, we're
anymore.
Good. Alright.
So I'm gonna have to get that checked out again.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, they're esophagus problems again.
Well, I'm good now. Just had to get a little drink of water. I don't know what happened. A little bit of itchiness in my throat that caused my voice to almost completely go out.
It just died on you, didn't it? Because I wanted to.
I was like, oh, fuck this guy. He's totally not breathing right now. You don't need his voice.
Your voice just gave up.
It did. Indeed. Thanks for saying the exact same fucking thing that's been said like 5 times, Niche. Dude, we all need to get together one day. Whenever this coronavirus shit blows over.
Definitely.
Like, good lord. I'm sick and tired of it.
You know how long it's been since I've actually seen somebody in all honesty? Let's talk about since graduation.
I see everybody through McDonald's drive-thru. I feel like I'm like an animal trapped in a cage. One day waiting to be released into the wilderness. Yo, I forgot how this level of Doom 2 went about.
Man, I don't know if I should just be sitting here eating in the podcast or not. It feels a little weird.
Don't worry about it. It's alright. I don't even know if I'm... Actually, I'll just keep it as a podcast, because it can be a podcast if there's gameplay, right? That's a thing.
Call it gameplay, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll just call it a podcast. No, because there are some visual podcasts out there, too. Gameplay. I think I've seen it. I'm not crazy. I don't think.
Maybe just a little.
You're right, I work at McDonald's.
Can't be any worse than artificial water.
Oh, that's like almost fucking 3-year-old joke.
Hey, man. I still remember the memories, man.
Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. Watch out, I get fucking claimed on that. It's a, ha, bitch, I ain't making money on it. Go ahead and try and claim it.
Proof that Black Ops 3 is better than Black Ops 4. That's an obvious understatement.
Yeah.
Even though technically Zombies wasn't too bad, though. Can't say it was that bad. Best memes of 2019, excuse me?
Huh. Yeah, for real.
That moment whenever you have absolutely nothing to talk about.
You ain't kidding. No, but, shit. What is it, Fuck. Honestly, yeah. I don't even know what to talk about now. We've been... Fuck. Pranish,
oh,
actually, Pranish, what's been going on with you?
STD hamster. That's all.
Pranish.
He's muted.
Not anymore.
Still muted for me.
He's probably getting tit pics.
Tit pics?
Yes.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Working faster than all of us have ever worked.
My Indian brother from an Indian mother. I mean...
Why does it say I started the call? What?
I don't know why. It's stupid.
But what about me? It'd be U.S. Eastern.
Indubitably.
Why in this hell? And I know I'm going to talk about Black Ops 4 again. With the fact of the knife thing, like, remember how it usually 130 points?
Yeah.
Why did they change the point?
I don't know. All I know is, like, from Zombies in general, playing World at War Customs, I've realized I forgot how much of a pain the knife lunge is in it.
I'm gonna see how knife lunge glitches on Black Ops 1, though.
No, World at War had the worst knife lunge.
Yeah, but you couldn't get any glitch spots though with them.
I guess you're right.
Ops 1 you could, though.
Black Ops 1's just starting to get customs, which is pretty cool.
And it's 2020.
I know, right?
Kind of sad, though, think about it.
2020's just been a shit year, bro.
I hope something good comes out of it.
Probably nothing. Coronavirus, BLM, what's next? Death Star?
I mean...
You stop getting political in this.
Well, I can't say that something good happened for me this year because it actually technically happened last year.
You got a girl pregnant. Congratulations.
Oh, I have a girlfriend though.
Son of a bitch. This game is a lot of fun though. I like it.
The new NASCAR Heat came out.
Looks like shit. If you like Sonic games, then you should try Sonic Roboblast 2. It's a fan game. It's pretty cool. The mods for it are kind of cool. Alright,
how could they done any worse to the NASCAR games? But apparently they did.
They're not as good as the older NASCAR games, man. Nothing will top those.
What is your favorite NASCAR game?
NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, buddy. That one is my favorite one of all time.
What you need to do is get NASCAR Racing 2003. Then you'll know.
Nah, dude, I like 2005. That's a good one. Mostly
No, NASCAR.
No, and you already know why.
No, trust me on this. NASCAR
No,
Racing 2003 is still no. NASCAR Racing 2003 is freaking $70 on eBay. That's how good the game was.
I don't think it has anything to do with how good it is.
It has mod support.
Probably rare. That's why they rare fucking did that. Or it's just a bunch of eBay scalpers.
Probably eBay scalpers, but I pirated the damn game.
Piracy should be accepted.
2020, damn it, the internet should be allowed to do whatever the hell you want.
You know what's funny? Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, they have a Steam version of the game, but it went unlisted. Now if you want to get a key, CD key for the game, you're gonna have to fork out like $100 fucking for it. I think it's like 150 or 170 on G2A just for a United States key.
Get out of here with that bunch of shit. I ain't doing that.
I know, right? I mean, yeah, it's a good game, but I mean, good lord, I'm not gonna pay that much money for that game. It's like, U-Torrent, here I come, baby.
It's like friggin' Valorant. Oh, do you have Mafia 2?
No.
I thought you had Mafia 2.
Nah, I don't.
Well, if you had Mafia 2, the original one, they gifted you the new one.
Yeah, the definitive edition.
I didn't know that until I had to read about it. I bought it on PS4 and had no idea.
I thought you had Mafia 2 on PC.
I did, and I didn't know about it until I read about it on,
Oh my god, momentum is so rewarding in this.
I read an article on Google. Because I didn't think I was going to get it on PC, because that's where I wanted it, but I decided to buy it on PS4 instead.
Yeah.
And they said that if you had the PC version, that you will get it for free. And I was like, I spent $34 on a game that I could have already had for free? Like,
Hell
are you
yeah.
shitting me?
Indeed.
Like, he's freaking gay.
Oh, where the hell did Perniche go? Perniche.
Proof that the fact that Black Ops 4 could have done a lot better.
Black Ops 4 is gay, dude.
It could have done a lot better.
It could have, but it didn't, okay? Honestly? You know what? I got an idea. Hell yeah, let's play some old school PC games. Cause I got my VM getting ready to boot up too. So boot up at Windows 98 VM, bro.
Virtual machine.
Yeah, dude. Why not?
Emulators are better though. Oh wait, never mind.
A VM is an emulator. What are you talking about?
Well, we're talking about the other emulators.
No. This is beautiful as is, bro. I don't have a password on that. Get that shit out of here.
Get freaking Windows 98.
That's what I have, dude.
Oh, 2000. Let me play
I have Windows 98 fucking running, bro.
Bro, I freaking tried to get that to work. A VM and a freaking
Son of a bitch.
I tried to get a VM and a freaking game to work, and it didn't work at all.
Oh, it works for me. Let me find...
Yeah, for me, I had to add extra shit to VMware.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, you gotta install VMware tools. Fuck. Okay, so that didn't work. Close.
And then after that, it still didn't work.
Dude, is fucking Minesweeper on here, bro? Entertainment.
I want to... Even freaking OS X, freaking...
I want to... Honestly, yeah, I want to try to do a Hackintosh also. That'd be pretty cool.
I've done it.
Yeah, you did it with, like, what? You put Windows on a Mac before, too.
No. Or yet. Not yet, but if I ever get myself a Mac, don't you worry, that's where it's going.
Hell yeah.
But I actually got a Hackintosh though, fully working with Snow Leopard back in the day. If I can get it working now, I think I can get it working on my gaming PC actually right now. The more I think about it, because
that'd be nice. Fuck, get the Microsoft out of here.
Because back then, I never had a motherboard that had the UFI options. Yeah. And this one does. So.
Shit. Well, that's kind of fucking shit. Dude, I have an idea. Let me see if I can get... See if I have an older game. What I can end up doing...
Wells asked me if I had Rust, and I'm like, dude, no, I don't have Rust.
Who do you think I am?
I wish I did though.
Yeah, for real. Dude, I have an idea. Let me try this. Let's try seeing if I can get an old version of RoboBlast and run it through Windows 98.
Oh, Skate 4 is confirmed. Oh shit.
Bet you're happy about that, aren't you?
Again, nothing's ever confirmed yet. Hey, SDM.
SRB 13F. Alright, let's
SDM.
Let's try this shit. Get this fucking booted through the VM. Load it into here. Bada bing, bada boom. Here go the boom. Where'd the file go?
Oh my god. Just imagine Windows 98 freaking running at 60 FPS.
Was it you just looking at the stream right now?
Yeah, just imagine back in the day what they would be like.
Was it you like this? Shit. Fuck.
No, I remember doing that stuff. It's just I miss doing it. I need to do it again.
I honestly do not think if it actually put the file on here. It's kind of weird. Extract here. Fuck it. Why do you do this to me? Alright, cool. Son of a bitch. Alright, so delete that. Yes. I am doing a lot just to get this to work. Right here. Move it to that. Ha! Cool. So what we're gonna end up doing... What the fuck? VM games are a bitch to work with. Hold on a minute. Son of a bitch. Delete. Yes. Yes to all. You son of a bitch.
You created shortcuts instead. That's funny.
Yeah, I did. The VM is kind of laggy, but I mean...
I mean, it's Windows 98.
I got an idea. Really? Okay, so this is Windows 9X only. Alright. This'll work. I guarantee this'll work. Watch it not fucking work now that I said that. Come on, you SOB. Get in there. Gotta extract it like twice sometimes. Alright, yeah, fuck it. Put it in the desktop. Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh my fucking god.
Oh, get it.
Oh no, back to reality. Fuck you. Fucking VMware, bro. Can I run the DOS version? No. Cause fuck me, right? Alright, here. Let's do it again. See if I can run the DOS version. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Okay, so it don't work. Alright, so I'm just basically fiddle fucking around. Meanwhile, we're supposed to be talking some shit, and I'm over here just like fucking with this. But
I mean,
they don't call it the Discount Podcast for a reason, though.
it's not too bad to watch you mess around with Windows 98, to be honest.
It's kind of weird, but I also got another VM. Alright, you're gonna laugh at me. Shut down. Yeah, shut that bitch down. So we'll shut
Give it
this
to me.
down, but I also got another one that's kind of interesting. If I can actually get it to work, it'd be pretty cool. See if this one will actually work, because for some reason I don't think it did the last time. Alright, yeah, here we go. Steam OS. Yeah, this is fucking Steam OS running through this. It's a little weird, but it's through my collection of VMs, so kind of weird to say it's a collection though. Nah, I'll shut that one down. I'll go for a different one. But
Not gonna lie, having your gaming setup in a freaking kitchen, dude, that sounds like a good idea.
alright, who's doing that?
I'm kind of watching a Mr. T Lexify video, and I looked up, and he looks like he's in a dead kitchen. Yeah.
You wanna know what else is funny? This shit right here. Running Windows 7 on Windows 10 through a VM. So, it's interesting. I ran a Windows 10 VM on Windows 10, That went just about as well as you would expect it to go.
Windows 10 off Windows 10.
Yeah. Windows 10ception. Pernice, are you still there, bro? I don't think he is. I think he has abandoned us. I honestly think he has. He has abandoned us. We have been abandoned by Nishi. Have I not installed the, Oh, by the way, I got the Tor browser in here, too. Alright, here. Let's go ahead and boot this bitch up.
Did you ever use the Opera?
Nah. I don't think I have.
Opera gaming browser?
It's fucking stupid.
It's a gaming browser.
It's stupid. Are VMware tools even installed on this? No. No, they're not. Weird. Why is the Tor browser not wanting to open up? Oh, missing program. Yeah, fuck off. But yeah, but YouTube's been a real shithole lately too.
What isn't?
This whole fucking year's been weird. Here we go. I think you'll find this one amusing. That I actually have this.
Vesta?
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed that window back in the day. I missed it.
Yeah, it's alright.
Everyone talks shit about it. I don't know what was so bad about it.
It was ahead of its time, that's what it was.
If 7 wasn't.
Yeah. Later on, I might go back and actually watch the full live stream. Because, you watching it now?
Yeah, I'm watching. I have nothing better to do. I'm eating food.
Anything smooth? Does it look smooth?
Did I say the fact of freaking Windows 98 being in 60 FPS mean anything to you?
It was interesting, wasn't it? Windows Vista in 60 too. And for some reason, it's really weird right now. Hold on a minute. It's kind of
transparency's not there. I can tell.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Steam, I don't give a shit, dude. Let's get this at 1080p. Because for some reason... Whoa. The hell?
This bit's going right up.
1920 by 1080. Boom. Yes, boom. 98 ran better in this shit. What's up with that? See if I can get this to run. This would be an accomplishment in of itself to get this to actually fucking boot up. It's a fan game and I'm getting it to run through a VM. Alright, let's see about this. Ha! Kinda figured. Fuck out of here with that. I think I broke it. Yeah, I broke it. Yeah, I fucking broke it. I do know that there are some fan games that'll run on here though. Like this one. To be fair though, this one doesn't really require much, so this one will literally run right through its VM. So it's interesting. But look how smooth this will run. It doesn't run that bad, you know? Seeing this?
That's not even fair.
What?
Not even fair.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's not fair?
Seeing a freaking gameplay on freaking VMware.
Check your anti-spyware. I'm not gonna use Vista for that. I will use Vista to play older games. But, yeah, that's interesting. What was it? I think. What was it? This one works on here too, as far as I know. I only really. Fuck off with the Windows updates. Good lord. Is that even gonna launch? Hold on a minute. I didn't click on it. Okay. This will run on here too, which is weird. This will run on here, so. My Windows 7 VM kind of fucking sucks. I don't know what went on there. But. Yeah, that was. Alright, so we'll shut down this VM. Shut her down. You want to see more of the Windows 98 one, don't you?
I hope I have that damn tool, and I don't.
What?
The
Pernice,
tool?
are you still there? Hello?
It's a tool that will edit or make Kid Psycho Circus run.
Oh yeah? How long is this going on? Damn, we're already at an hour.
66 minutes.
Hell yeah. Let's keep it going a little bit. Just a little bit more. Try to do at least like an hour and 30 minutes. At least for the first one. Because, get a feel of where I'm at. So.
Let me see if I still have it, though.
Actually, you know what? No, we can end it here.
Actually, in all honesty, I can. I'm gonna actually find that website.
Yeah.